Bone Lake's twist throws the entire sexual drama into chaos, with the subsequent plot turns leading to a grisly finale. Bone Lake focuses on two couples, Sage and Diego, as well as Will and Sin, seemingly renting the same remote lake house for a romantic getaway. Deciding to share the massive building, the couples quickly cause tension between one another. However, as the film goes on, the story becomes increasingly horrific. Teases about the lore of the house pay off in a big way, especially once the true villain of the film is revealed. The big twist of Bone Lake plays into the film's overall approach to romantic relationships and underlines the theme of the critically acclaimed horror movie. Will and Sin's backstory twist reshapes Bone Lake. Will and Sin's secret connection as twins is only the beginning of Bone Lake's big grim twist, which reveals that the pair are behind a series of targeted murders. After Sage and Diego realize that the other couple is pitting them against one another, they fake a fight and lure Sin and Will into a search for a distraught Sage. After finding evidence that they've been monitoring the pair through secret cameras and signs that they've targeted plenty of people before them, Will and Sin capture the pair and reveal their heritage as twins. Growing up incredibly close, their relationship eventually turned sexual when they became teenagers. After their parents beat them for this, Will and Sin killed them. This pays off the earlier discovery of a news clipping about the lake house's original owners, who died 15 years previously under mysterious circumstances. Will and Sin have subsequently turned the house into a trap for couples. After researching them and finding ones they personally deem toxic, the pair then arrange it so they can pose as other renters. They seduce the other couple, proving them liars like their parents were. The two see it as the ultimate test of a relationship. Giving into temptation and sleeping with one of them results in both members of the couple being hunted down and murdered, explaining the film's grim, cold open about another doomed couple. Seeing Diego and Sage as potential new targets, they get to work targeting them. They believe the two are just like all the other couples they've killed, and want to prove it by breaking their relationship. Despite tempting both of them and playing on their personal insecurities and lingering resentments, Sage and Diego resist and remain faithful. This won't save their lives, though, as Will and Sin still try to hunt them down. However, their victory does buy the pair enough time to split up and then actively fight back, leading to Will and Sin's deaths. In the end, the house Will and Sin used as a trap for others ends up being their own tomb. What Bone Lake's final shot really means. Bone Lake couple Sage Diego. The final shot of Bone Lake is a surprisingly quiet one. After killing Will to save Diego, Sage leads him to the pier to escape by boat. Although Sin gets aboard too, Diego is able to chop off her fingers and kick her off board, leaving her to be chopped up by the propeller of the boat by Sage. The final shot shows Sage accepting the engagement ring that Diego pulls off of Sin's severed finger. Will stole it earlier in the film to propose to Sin, further complicating Sage and Diego's tension. This moment comes after the pair have survived their encounter and reaffirmed their love for one another, a triumph for the film's central couple. However, there's still uncertainty and silence following Sin's death. The pair sit on the boat in dead silence, covered in blood while bombastic romantic music plays in the background. The two aren't even embracing, simply staring off into the distance next to one another as the boat carries them across the lake. This is reflective of the way the film doesn't let love ensure a happy ending. It's clear that both characters still have plenty to work out between one another, even if they are now safely and confidently reaffirmed in their connection to one another. They survived Will and Sin, but their relationship will still need to work to survive. The real meaning of Bone Lake. Bone Lake main couple. Bone Lake is an unflinching look at the difficulties and complexities that come with a long-term relationship, all filtered through a grisly horror movie that never relents in being unsettling and frightening. The central motivation for Will and Sin is their belief that no love is as true and passionate as theirs, merely lies that people tell themselves. This is why the pair have been hunting down couples and killing them, taking sick pleasure in breaking other relationships before destroying their bodies. Their collection of artistically posed corpses highlights how the pair sees this work as their passion. Their deep research into the pair highlights how easy it is to drive a wedge between a couple. Every relationship has its vulnerabilities, including the one between Sage and Diego. Diego has recently quit his job to focus full-time on his writing in the film's opening scenes, leaving Sage to take an unwanted position as editor for her news outlet so she can afford to pay for both of them. This is revealed to be why Sage has been losing her passion for Diego, giving Will and Sin specifically to target. Notably, though, the couple is actually able to get over their hang-ups by actually talking. When they are backed against a wall by Will and Sin's efforts, the two actually talk through some of their issues.